there folks, it's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video I'm going to be talking about payment gateways. You've got a membership website, you want to take payments, you need a payment gateway. What are some of the leading options? What are some of the things you need to know? I'll be back in a few moments and we'll go through it. See you soon. I'm coming back. Like I say, I'm going to be talking about some of the things you need to know, some of the players, leading players, when it comes to actual gateway provider. And that's basically a middleman between you, the client, and the bank that you're going to deposit your subscriptions into. And you need a gateway processor for doing that. Now, most of them, but not all of them, that I'm going to be talking about charge you a percentage, either a flat fee or a percentage, and that is normally around 2.9 to 3.5%. That it seems to be the industry standard at the present moment. So they're going to take a cut, basically. This is on top whatever your bank charges to run your business account. So what are some of the options and some of the things you need to know? Well, I would say the two main players, or got the biggest percentage, is Stripe and PayPal. Of the two, I'll definitely, if you're just looking at choosing one of those two, I would definitely go with Stripe. They are much nicer people to deal with than PayPal as a merchant, basically. One of the things you need to know with PayPal, if there's any dispute about payment, about the conditions on your website, and somebody wants a refund and they've broken the conditions that are clearly stated on your website, PayPal don't care, and they will just give the customer a full refund. You're going to appeal, and I would say 95% of the time you're going to lose. I'm basing that on my experience, my own experience, and that of clients. I'm not saying it's gospel, I'm just basing it on my experience and my view. When it comes to Stripe, they're no saints, but based on my experience, if you do get into a dispute with a possible client, somebody that's subscribed to your membership website and has got a lot of benefit from it, but then suddenly finds some fault and they want a total refund, and they're not, they don't, in your terms and conditions on your website, and you need some terms and conditions, you don't have to give them. They then go to Stripe or PayPal through their credit card company, and then they will complain. And you'll be told by Stripe and PayPal that you've got a dispute, and both have processes. Like I say, I consider the PayPal to be a waste of time. And based on my experience, you're not going to get far with them. They just don't care. Might be a bit cynical there, but I'm just basing it on my experience and that of the clients that use the WP-Tonic platform. Another thing you need to keep in mind for having PayPal as option is that Stripe, I can't remember the precise figure because it is being added to. They do have a number of countries that they do operate in, but they do also have a number of countries in Africa and South America and other countries that they don't. PayPal isn't available in every country. but the list is much smaller, and it's more to do with geopolitical factors that no bank will. There are some countries in the world that no respectable financial institution or bank will do business with them. So if it's one of those countries, maybe you shouldn't be doing business with them either. So, but in general, PayPal works with a lot more countries, especially in South America and in Africa. I do know that Stripe, and it's probably over a year now because time goes so quick, bought a payment gateway that was established in Africa that had built its own platform, and Stripe bought it. I don't know how far they've got in integrating it and offering it under Stripe. It's a fluid situation and it does change. Another factor is that there are certain industries around gaming, other industries that Stripe and PayPal just won't support. They have a form, you fill it in, online form. They ask you certain questions, what kind of business you're involved in. And one of those is drugs. You know, in many states, certain drugs are legal. Federally, they're not. Gaming is another factor. Also, if you are in Africa or South America and you don't want all your payments going through PayPal, you're going to have to look at a more traditional gateway provider, somebody like authorized.net. It's not as easy to set up as with Stripe or PayPal, but it's not ridiculously. It is a little bit more long-winded to sign up for an account. There's a number of similar regional, like there's specific gateway providers like authorized.net that does business in South America, in Africa. Normally with your WordPress, you're going to have to set it up with WooCommerce. The two that we support, learning management systems, Lifter LMS and LearnDash, they integrate with WooCommerce really easily. And then you have an add-on plugin that gives you access to a particular gateway provider. The only caveat that will give you is that some of these regional gateway providers, that the banks, they normally have produced their own WooCommerce add-on. Do read up about people's experiences with them, but based on my experience, they can be a bit iffy, basically, and definitely don't go with if you've got two solutions and you've they on the WooCommerce, they will have reviews. You can do a general Google search. You can see when was the last time it was updated. Is this add-on maintained? Is it getting good reviews? And you got one that's really got the odd bad review, but the majority of 5 stars, and it's $200 to $300 more, and you're tempted to go with the other one that's a bit cheaper, but it's got like 3 stars or less, and it's 50% of the reviews aren't very good. Do yourself a favor, buy the more expensive one. This particular area is not the area to economize on. It definitely isn't, because the amount of frustration, aggro, pain that you're going to go through, it just isn't worth it. I've written a great article on the WP-Tonic website. The link's in the supporting notes of this video. Click here, have a bit of a read. If you want a one-on-one with me, you can book that on the WP-Tonic website. That's totally free. And I'll be back with another video aimed at you the Membership Entrepreneur. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. It really encourages me, and give me a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you've got any question and you don't want to book a session, you can always ask a question in the comments below this video, and I personally reply to all of them. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.